first off, I love the hat. That's a great hat.
Thank you.
What is it about Portland, right? Like how, I guess what's inspiring these type of performances against that team?
I don't even think it is Portland. I think just the hunger that we've had as a team. We've been wanting goals. We've been wanting to play well. We are playing well. Results aren't showing that. And I don't know. Once we score one, I think our team just lights up and we can go and score more. And it's awesome to see. But it shouldn't. Every game should be the same way. I said it. I said it today in the locker room, and I said, I believe in this team, and I know we can get as far as we want. But it takes hard work, and if we all put that hard work in, we can. No one can stop us. We're a good team. We have good players, and we can score goals. It just wasn't happening for us.
Has that confidence ever wavered? I feel like we've talked to a few players, and they've talked about how the locker room stayed together, stayed positive. Has there ever been a moment of doubt in there?
To be honest, no. And I've said it from day one. I've been in teams where locker rooms split, and not once this team split. We've actually stepped it up and said we're going to stick together no matter how hard and how tough the moment is. That's what makes a good team. And I think you see it. We're playing well. Everybody's working hard. We're getting unlucky today. Actually, I think we get lucky and it goes our way, and we get a PK early. Cecilio buries it, and then the whole game changes for us. Not saying that that's what we need, but sometimes that luck is huge.
Thank you, Diego. Next up, Mark Turner.
Hey Diego. Well, first off, PK. Was there any discussion about who might take it, or was it always going to be Cecilio?
No, we have a list, so I think everybody knows who's taking it. Everybody knows who's ready, unless something happens and he doesn't feel confident, then the next person steps up. That's why as soon as he grabbed the ball, everybody knew. We just have to make sure that he can bury it, and the game changes for us. Today it was one of those games that we get lucky. We get the refs to call something for us, which is awesome. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you need that in games. And today was a special day for us.
And secondly, you've had a fantastic season. You've arguably been the best, most consistent outfielder for Austin this season. But sometimes it's felt like you try to make things work, you try to create things and haven't necessarily always been on the same wavelengths as those around you. You seem to be entirely on the same wavelength as Sebastian Driussi. You seem to be having a lot of fun playing with him. Talk a bit about that.
It's a lot of fun. I think you saw it in the first half, the way we were able to find each other, move the ball around. Something about it just clicks right away. And it's nice to see, because when you have players like that make your performance better, then that's what we want. We want to get more people to be involved with us. Today, I thought Jean, me, and Drusi, I thought we were dominating that left side. And then the right side, we need the same thing. And no matter who's out there, I thought Alex today, as a little bit more attacking player, was awesome in the middle. He was turning, he was finding pockets, and I think you saw it. I think everybody was having fun today. And don't get me wrong, and maybe it wasn't because of the goals. I think we were actually playing good soccer, and it was actually a lot of fun to see. I know I was having a lot of fun out there, and it's awesome to leave here with a win. I think the fans deserve it. As much as we said we don't deserve them, because they've given us everything. Like, they're giving us the confidence, they're giving us everything, and we weren't performing. We weren't not performing, but we weren't getting the results we wanted for them. But to be honest, from day one they've been unbelievable, and this one was definitely for them.
Congrats, Diego.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. Next up, Chris Bills with Striker Texas.
Hey, Diego. Joshua's been looking for somebody to kind of make those runs in behind. How much have you kind of taken that to heart, or how much did you take that to heart tonight? It seemed like you and John were really stretching those fullbacks.
I've always been a player that makes runs behind. I think with a different format, I think he wanted me to always come into the pockets and turn and stuff. And I just started playing really wide, so it wasn't like before I would be able to do that. Before I was more in the midfielder, and I had to turn and try to look for those runs for other people. I feel really comfortable on that left side, especially when you have a player like Druzy in the middle that can find you all the time. And and then it's just the player has to make runs. We know we have players that can make runs around the back, and then just being smart when we're on top of the 18. We don't just have to hit a cross for just to hit it. Just look up and then find someone in the top of the 18. And I thought I did that pretty well today, and it was nice that Jersey got one like that. Just a team performance today, and that's the best way you can describe it. There was not one player that wasn't doing well today.
And you mentioned Alex and Jersey in the middle there, but like it seemed like more than their individual performances, they were really developing a chemistry. Is that something you've started to see in training? That those two work off each other well, or were you even a little bit surprised with how nice that looked?
To be honest, I think every training session we're trying to get that chemistry going with every player on there. This week we actually didn't really train that much because it was too quick turnaround. So it was more about getting the body recovered and making sure we were ready for this. And I think everybody was ready for this. I think the chemistry comes from games, practices, and I think you saw it today. I think there is chemistry from players, but now we have to bring it game by game by game and bring that chemistry, bring that feeling, bring that fight that we have, the belief. And if we do that, this team can go far. And I know I surely believe in this team, and I promise you that everybody next to me in this locker room believes it too.
Thank you, Diego. Next up, Jorge Iturralde.
Hola Diego, gracias. Primero te felicidades. Pues lo acabas de decir, pero te lo quiero preguntar en español. ¿Cómo es que van a trabajar? Por lo regular ha pasado de que tienen un partido muy bueno y los siguientes 2 o 3 pues no les ha salido lo que quieren. ¿Qué es lo que tienen que trabajar? ¿En la parte futbolística o en la parte mental o las dos?
No, la verdad que como todos, a veces tenemos unos partidos malos, a veces partidos buenos. Este equipo creo que nosotros no es que tuvimos partidos malos, creo que tuvimos momentos malos y es cuando lo hacen los goles. Y no es así. Acá todos los partidos tenemos que jugar a 100 y dar lo máximo que pueda y hasta que no puedas más. Cuando no puedes más, pide el cambio y que entre otro para que siga dando. El fútbol es algo muy lindo, nosotros hay que disfrutarlo mucho cuando estamos en la cancha y yo sé que cada vez que estoy jugando en la cancha disfruto mucho, doy mi vida para este equipo, doy todo lo que puedo y creo que de partido a partido hay que seguir haciendo lo mismo que hacemos, trabajar duro, hacer goles, seguir trabajando, seguir peleando y disfrutar la manera que estamos jugando, porque como le dije hoy en el vestuario, le dije a todos, como se siente hoy, tenemos que seguir sintiéndonos siempre. Hoy creo que todos jugamos muy bien, no había un jugador que no jugó muy bien y eso es algo muy lindo ver.
¿Crees que este gol que anotaste, ha sido un jugador muy constante? ¿Es un premio a todo tu trabajo? ¿Lo sientes como un logro de toda la constancia que has tenido en todos los partidos?
La verdad que yo siempre doy todo y si vienen los goles es algo lindo, siempre es algo lindo hacer un gol, asistencias también, pero creo que lo que me voy más feliz de todo es que ayer o el día antes de ayer le dije al técnico que quería jugar en la izquierda y me pudo poner hoy en la izquierda y lograr un gol, es algo lindo porque me dio la confianza de jugar ahí y tratar de hacer todo lo que pueda para ayudar al equipo.
Gracias, Diego.
No, gracias.
Felicidades.
Thank you. It looks like we have time for one more, so Phil West, go ahead and take the last question.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's good to have you here for a win, Diego. It's good to see you here for that. Just wanted to ask a little bit about Cecilio. Obviously, he had a very short run out on Wednesday. He was ill. Josh talked about that in the press conference. Then obviously had a huge turnaround today. Did you get an opportunity to kind of check in with him during the week? I'm just kind of curious a little bit more about just kind of from a team perspective what he was experiencing, what y'all were talking to him about.
No, I think he explained to the team. He apologized to the team. It's not fair. Sometimes, I think as a soccer player, you don't realize what someone's going through unless you're asking or you tell someone. You might be heavy legs. You might be mentally not there. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to be a professional. And if you're not feeling it, just go up there and tell the coach, tell another player to see what could happen. It was a huge turnaround for him. He comes in here today with a lot of confidence. And I think the team and the coach were giving him all the confidence possible. And to come out here and play today, perform well, get a goal himself, it's nice to see. And it doesn't matter who's out there and who's playing. We need to make sure that the 11 that start give it everything they have, because as soon as one player goes down, and they're not performing to the max, then we're always going to be playing down a man. And I think today, like I said, today was definitely a team performance, and it's nice to see. Now we just need to keep doing that, and game by game. And when we're at home, we need to enjoy the moments that we have. I think the fans deserve it. We deserve it. And at the end of the day, we go home happy.
How do you keep the consistency then, starting with Dallas?
Yeah, to be honest, for me, it's the consistency. We just have to go out there, play our game, make sure that we're working hard, believe in what we're doing. I think I always say believe, and I have it tattooed on my body because it's something that I believe that I want to be a professional player. I believe that I can score goals. I believe, and that's a huge word for me. And I think this team, if we believe it and we work hard for each other, we can be the best team in the league. The results aren't showing for us, and that's fine. People can say whatever they want about us. At the end of the day, what matters is making playoffs and making a run for it, and that's what this team's going to go for.